Glad you're still with us on Colorado and Company. I'm Jackie Polisi. Well, get ready to rock out at Red Rocks next week. On July 23rd, Killer Queen will rock you with the best hits from the British supergroup Queen. The concert will benefit Colorado Public Television. And with more on the show and the lasting legacy of Queen is Dominic Dezzutti from CPT 12. It's so great to have you here.
It's wonderful to be back. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Now, of course, the movie Bohemian Rhapsody put the group Queen on the map again. But it gives a little background about the group, and they play such a significant role in rock music.
They absolutely have. And you realize when you see the history of Queen how much they have really inspired. They've been so influential as a group. And when you think back, everybody thinks about their own lives. There's always a Queen song they attach to, whether there's We Are the Champions, instead of we've celebrated something about the Broncos, the Avalanche, or it's Bohemian Rhapsody, or it's the Flash theme. There's something that's in our lives that's this great memory, and it's attached to Queen, and it's just awesome to be able to celebrate that with this concert.
And we are celebrating a lot lately with them. Yeah. So how did they come up with the name Queen?
That was Freddie Mercury's idea. The band was Smile, started with with Brian May, and then Freddie's like, yeah, let's try a little bit different name. And I like it because it is unique. It speaks of its own confidence, which is Queen. It's hard to pin down as a genre, and it just fits so perfectly.
Yeah, I remember my Queen 45 from the 70s. You know, I mean, it was just Queen. It was like, that was who they were.
And then they were able to even play the God Save the Queen song as part of their concerts. And it's just awesome. Yeah, it's great.
That is awesome. All right, so what song really catapulted them to stardom?
Yeah, I think it had to be Bohemian Rhapsody. While they had a couple hits before that, this was a song they had to take such a risk on. It's over 6 minutes long for the radio. That's nuts. And it has this wonderful anthem. It starts slow, then the operatic notes. It was so bold. I think that's why people have so much fondness for it. In fact, it was a Guinness Book of World Records poll they did in the early 2000s. The UK voted Bohemian Rhapsody as their favorite song ever. This is a country that gave us the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, and Queen, and they voted that song their favorite, and I certainly cannot blame them.
No, it's one of my favorites. It's just complex and unique. All right, let's talk about Killer Queen and Red Rocks. I mean, how cool is this?
It's going to be awesome. For folks who have not seen this, it is such a party. And the very first question I get usually is, okay, wait a second. Queen is a tough act to mimic. Do these folks sound like Queen? Yes. The guitarist sounds like Brian May, and yes, Patrick Myers, who's playing Freddie Mercury, sounds like Freddie Mercury, and better yet, he is interacting with the audience just like Freddie Mercury did. Freddie Mercury was not only an iconic voice, but the way he interacted with the audience at all these stadiums, all the concerts, that's what I think really endeared the live audiences, and Killer Queen delivers.
Oh man, and to be at Red Rocks, that's just going to be tremendous, especially now with the hype of it all.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Red Rocks, I've said many times, even on this program, I would listen to someone read the phone book at Red Rocks, let alone some of the greatest music ever produced from Queen. It's an absolute party when you're up there.
Absolutely. And so many of their songs are timeless. What made Queen one of the most enduring bands of the times?
I think not only did they put out so many different songs, but they were not afraid to be innovative. Every time you thought you could pin down Queen, you heard Crazy Little Thing Called Love. That sounds like it's from the 50s. Then you get Bohemian Rhapsody, and it's a 6-minute song. And then they come out with We Will Rock You and We Are the Champions, and gets the whole crowd involved. They were so innovative in finding ways to get the crowd involved, and were not afraid to break down barriers. And I think that just finds a lot of passion in fans around the world.
Absolutely. So why are benefit concerts like Killer Queen so important to CPT 12?
Well, we pride ourselves in providing a lot of local programming. What I want to make sure folks know is that the local dollar spent at a local concert at Red Rocks is going to support more local stories, whether it's told on Sounds and 29th, our music show, or a street level or a magazine program. And during this little program we do, Colorado Inside Out, on Fridays, all of those local stories will be told with these local dollars, which I think all of us really want to know more about our own community. We're proud to deliver that through the help of all the folks that come to these concerts.
We know that you are. All right, so I mentioned that Bohemian Rhapsody was my favorite song. What's your favorite Queen song?
I think it's got to be We Are the Champions. It is sung by so many people with so much confidence, so terribly around the world. It is absolutely one of my favorites.
Sung terribly, but with pride.
Yes, with great pride.
We are the champions. Dominic, thank you so much.
Absolutely my pleasure.
All right. From Radio Gaga to Bohemian Rhapsody. Rhapsody. Sing along to your favorite Queen hits at Killer Queen on Tuesday, July 23rd at Red Rocks Amphitheater. The show starts at 8 p.m. and is a benefit concert in support of Colorado Public Television. You can find tickets online at axs.com or at cpt12.org.